Hmm. We might be live. Exited host mode. Well, that's just... Oh, press it. Continue. I keep thinking something noticeable will happen. I think it's stream elements. Ta-da. That's a black screen. That's a crashed game. Hello, Shimon. Son. Hello, Ali. How's it going? How's life? How are you? How's it going? How's life? How are you? Are you happy to read me? I don't think you can read a person. Well, I suppose you do say read a person. Please don't crash now. I'm happy that you're here, if that counts. Yes, Ali, life is life. Ha! Game. And we found ourselves on an alien world. Probably. That's good. Baby.
Thank God you are little one. I may not know where we are, but at least you're still with me.
That's good. We thought the baby was dead last time.
You're all right.
Poor Bababoo. What about poor me? Anything in the alien foyer? I'm going to call it the foyer. You are grown, you're fine. I don't feel very fine.
Either the well was very deep, or she fell very slowly, for she had plenty of time as she went down to look about her, and to wonder what was going to happen next.
Bad, no flirting on stream. That was Alice in Wonderland. He was using. Poor Ali. Achievement unlocked. Nomad. Very generous with achievements in this game.
Oh, little one. Every step we take it feels like we're further from home. There must be a way back.
You know, until we get to like the collect every note and such like achievements.
What the hell?
That did change from a different language, right? That was not just me. Under the sign of Rachnu, on the third rise at the first calling, I, Atharu, make this record. I have completed the comparison of the samples from the Empress and from the bones of her mother, Blessed Atua. It is clear now that both carried this sickness, although it did not manifest in the forebears. While Vitae is powerful enough to rebind bone and sinew without repeated application, the health again deteriorates. A single dose is no cure, it merely drives the decay back for a time. Tanaku orders that I test repeated application, quantities, insertion points, timings, in her name. Yes, it changed. Good, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Well, this one doesn't seem like it's going to have an English version. Vitae, of course, was extracted by torturing patients. Prisoners. It's seeming like the orange ones I can't read them. Yeah, that is a different one. Under the sign of Rachnu, on the fourth rise, at the eighth calling, I, Atharu, make this record. You'd think for an advanced civilization they could work out an easier way of writing the date. I have compared the most ancient of our records of the Empress's malady with the newly taken samples. In the earlier samples, Temaku was correct. The nutritive flow to both organs of generativity were intact, albeit reduced. Therefore, they would have been functional before the spinal repair. However, since the influx of vitae, the organs are now entirely withered. Why has the substance not reconstructed them? Did the degenerative malady affect them permanently before the treatment began? I have asked whether I should prepare a report for the Empress, but Temaku informs me that this is unnecessary. It is, of course, merely of alchemical interest, and no matter for concern, for she is eternal. In her name. So yeah, assuming that they're collecting Vita in the same way that Alexander was, they're going around torturing people.
I've seen that before somewhere. The woman from the oasis.
What woman, what oasis? Okay, so this is a key or something? Some form. Might as well. It's a soapstone? That's a soapstone memory thing.
I find myself again confined. A day should not matter, but each day feels like waste. There is so much to do. Tamaku tells me that now, with Vitae, I have forever. But the people who depend on me do not. There is always something. Invasion, rivalry, sickness, penury. I have my duty. Perhaps I should end these sessions. Now they've found a way to stabilize the disease. I should be ecstatic. I should accept my fate and move on. It is such a faint hope that they can find any way to heal me. That they can find any way to grant my dearest wish. Now you are eternal, says Tamaku. Now you need no heir. None of them understand. This is not about politics or securing a future. This is not for the Empire. This is for me. Just for me.
Clearly this alien woman wants a child, and her people will not let her have one. Ghost pills. Oh, sadness. Yes, Sally. Leander, Septarch of the Enkindled Fortress, has dispatched messengers to the Outer Isles under the guise of a trade mission. Despite our previous warning, it is my recommendation that we relocate 3/5 of the 2nd Regiment to the Isles immediately. On the matter of the harvested stock, it has been suggested that with the new chamber development, the need for such stock will diminish. I believe that is short-sighted. This new capacity surely means that we are at liberty to increase the number of factories. With that, we can vastly increase our defence capabilities, as well as increase standards of living across the Empire. This new expertise is a gift. We would be wise to make use of it. I have a feeling they're talking about, like, not necessarily human slaves, but stock is definitely some sentient life form. Instruct me, Great Empress, and I will inform the Council of your decision. In your name, Eternal. That's another one we can't read, is it? Definitely feels like it is a key in some manner. There we go. What if you can only read them in a certain order? Well, there is always a possibility, but since some of these... doesn't appear that any more are available. I mean, this sort of thing definitely looks like it could be a torture chamber. That was probably where the Empress was cured. I think I got a fairly good grasp on that. This does not look like a good place for me to be in. I'm gonna have to work out which 3 symbols I need, aren't I? Hey Wolfgar, how's life? How are you? Are they the 3 symbols I need? Good to know I can close the doors as well. Seriously, what is with their dates? Under the sign of Idu, on the first rise at the 8th calling, I, Kita, make this record. Usually I like noting who they are at the beginning, which is probably more useful than the way we do it, but still. The configuration of the new test gate has been delayed by a failure in a subsidiary node. Mihara, you must complete it on the next rise. As you have been prepared, place the orb in its center, select the focusing symbol for this alignment, and insert 2 fuel cells of Vita. Remember Temaku's lesson, Mihara, master the orb. It's your focus and discipline that will open the portal and allow objects to be sent through. Ah, oh, how kind. These do all seem to line up with having a understandable one next to them. Orb!
It feels like it's waking up.
Oh, we're about to have a shadow, actually. This probably wasn't a good choice. Given the state of the other people that we know of to have found orbs. I didn't think that would lock me in here. I think that looks about right. Now what do I do though? Good stream title, by the way. My stream titles are always amazing. Pretty much just leave that all the time. I mean, true. It's probably more appropriate with this game than with anything else, though. I leave if I turn this off. Okay, so presumably I need to do something. Well, I assumed there would be something in there to help me. Check in with me,
I
baby.
have no idea where we are. I'm glad you're here, though. And look at this place. It isn't Arabic or Tuareg or Ottoman or anything I recognize.
Yeah, I'm going with alien. Like, that looks like they could be the things I need in order to power this, but like... Aha! Good enough. Oh, this doesn't look disturbing. More ruins. I mean, I guess I might as well.
There was a white sun at the great gate. It tore the air and the land. A corruption of living flesh crawls from the hole in the world and turns all to ash and rust. The city falls. I am to blame. My companions took my formula, some to use it to destroy the Vitae at the gate, others to infect the Vitae pipelines and end the suffering. The gate has indeed fallen, but catastrophically, unleashing energies beyond belief. Still the factories scream. We have failed in the worst of ways. It is my duty to stay at my post, to see if I can find means to end it. I have no choice but to use the Vitae. An ocean holds the great Empress to life, so a meager portion will suffice for me. If any find this record, know that I was the traitor Kita, alchemist, apprentice to Tamaku. Forgive us our folly.
Interesting. That's... again. Ha. This is the Fields stream. Yeah. Okay, so she was alive. I've probably just killed her. She may have been the Empress.
It has taken me many rises in the gaps between my work for Tamaku, but finally it is done. I have a formula which is in sympathy with the pulse of the orb. I can provoke the symptoms of the red flesh, and with it will come destruction, channeled through the Vitae network. This might be the answer we seek.
That sounds like they were playing with something that they did not understand, and it did not go well for them. Also, this red flesh thing, I'm guessing, is the shadow. And no, I didn't realise that.
Early experiments with the orbs summoned an entity, a creature, that scarred the world with its passing and wreaked utter destruction. The scar took the form of living, pulsating flesh. I have studied the orb, and I now know why the scars appear. I believe I can make use of the same perturbation to achieve our own ends.
This weird thing is bringing this living flesh that's destroying everything. Let's use it! What could possibly go wrong? Like these people don't know they're a precursor to a horror game. I'm going with she was probably the Empress. Basis of all horror games with science. Well, to be fair... Ooh, dangerous thing experiment. There'll be no consequences. Can we get in here? Does not seem so. But we now have our things. Which seems like at least a start. Okay, so what am I missing? Well, that's not helpful, is it? I'm mostly confident that that is them three. I haven't seen any other symbols anywhere. Am I meant to have something in this? Am I meant to have... I think I've got it. Do I throw this thing through the portal? And does that in some way help me? Doesn't, then I'm gonna look dumb. Dumber. Genius! I assume this locks me in, so it forces me to take the orb.
A tower. Smoke. That's the town. And the doctor. How can that be?
Big brain, exactly.
Something just changed. The air. It's firm.
Well, they've updated
Taking care of yourself now.
graphics on the shadow. This is a new definition of the term alright. Can't see anything. Yeah, she is using an interesting definition of the word alright there. I apparently can't use a light source here. Still got my amulet though. Okay, so this is a bit weird. Only a bit.
What are you doing, little one?
One and one.
Yes, but what is 1 and 1? Alice?
Alice can't play. Alice can't play. Alice is gone. Don't worry, Mama. I'm here.
Okay. Giant fetus is back. Not usually a good sign. In fairness, I'm struggling to think of a time that giant fetus in a game has been a good sign.
Alice? Alice! Salim! Salim, quickly!
I feel like Alice can't be dead. I feel like that's probably would have been mentioned. You don't know that, Ali! For one, they're probably not demons. Just aliens of some form or another. I feel like I'm more pregnant.
No. You're so much bigger. This can't be real.
Glad I'm not the only one. I predict.
Jesse. Oh, God. Oh, God, Mary. What am I going to do? Come on. Come on. Pull yourself together.
I do not feel like I am in the shape to run away from monsters anymore.
Where are we? Shit. I'm so heavy. This feels like 6 months. More. Oh, God. Oh.
The fact that she's passing out and becoming progressively more pregnant is a sign that this is demon spawn. Or Ali, it's a sign that she's got amnesia and she's forgetting the months.
Shit. This isn't a dream. This really isn't a dream.
Well, for one, I think if it was a dream, it would be more considered a nightmare. At best. Seems unlikely one could consider it a dream. The real Amnesia solution to all problems. Throw a rock at it. I'm glad it's back.
Look, that ladder. Is that the way out?
I am not entirely convinced that my pregnant body can fit through that. I mean, true, but I am questioning anyone who considers this to be a dream. I did not mean to click for a match. That was a waste.
Careful. Careful, this isn't so easy anymore.
That was bad timing. Baby's kicking.
Shush now.
Make sure you waste all the matches. I mean, Ali, who even needs matches? I mean, as far as doorways go, not the most helpful.
Oh, that smell. Like back in the laboratory. It's getting stronger.
This does not look like an ominous place. I assume I need to go that way, so I'm going to have a look over here. There was nothing. Everything sort of went all skewy and red. Which, in my experience, is not the best sign.
What is this foul stuff?
Ow! Somebody told me I would be running away from the shadow. This makes me feel all the discomfort. Surely not all of the discomfort, Ali. I was kind of assuming that was the way to go, but... every of the discomfort. Well, I'm pretty sure that's not grammatically correct, so, you know. That sounds like a good noise. Classic chase music! Oh, I'm glad they brought this track back. Ow! Not good for my sanity, this.
Come on!
Always go right. I feel like this is very similar to somewhere I was earlier. Although that could just be because it's a cave. I can't go any quicker. So am I, Harry. So am I. Achievement, fugitive.
Oh, Christ.
You still okay?
I can't believe this. What if I get even bigger?
That is generally what
Too
happens.
many dark corners. I'll try to hold on, but this will be difficult, little one.
Immediately fiddle with the thing, because what could possibly go wrong? I'm assuming I need to line some things up here. More matches. Well, I can't move this one, so. Anything in here? I mean, that's just rude, Wolfgar. I'm impressed. Observations. Laden jar-like vessel resembling those in place in device in portal chamber, but spent, broken, relic age unknown, manufacturing quality high as if welded or cast using advanced modern industrial methods. Spiral symbol on Laden jar also found on door near camp, leading to maze stroke grid below. Device powered by electric fluid or some means of gathering electric fluid. What on earth is any of that about? May 1839. Oh, so this is like Herbert or someone similar. That thing is after me. It has been hunting me for days, but I keep out of its trail, so I will persevere. I can see a settlement at the edge of the desert. I'm getting closer. I can see it, but it is not me. It is Abdullah. Through his eyes I see, his mind I hear. Confined to myself, I see only death dressed in the orb's darkest shadows. Shadow. Ooh. To Alexander von Brennenberg. Okay, Wolfgar. Enjoy yourself. See you later. To Alexander von Brennenberg, we were right. Zazura is real. I took an orb from the shrine in the salt mines, but the shadow pursues. And I am trapped. I will attempt the crossing. It is my only way out. Record my name. Tell all. It was Herbert who gave us new worlds to explore. I'm wondering if Herbert was ever human then. I mean, he said in his note earlier he was human. Which raises many questions. That was he the guy that he claimed to be to Daniel, right? But Alexander definitely wasn't of Earth.
It's the town again, little one. See? It's another gateway, I think. A portal. Like in that laboratory, but big enough for us. Look, little one. I think this is a way out of here.
Why do I have a feeling it's going to take us to that statue?
Can we get it working?
Not going that way then. I assume that was where I came from.
Little one. How did we get to this? And how did you grow so fast? I hope you're right.
Again, we don't know it's growing fast.
Get out of here soon.
I mean, it seems like they are going with it. Could well be a alien. Magically enhanced thing, but
Mama's here. This place is so strange. Who on earth built it, do you think? Who on earth?
don't think they're on Earth.
We were going to French Sudan, to a gold mine, to make it more efficient. Alex Darling's family were paying. I was doing some drawings. Jonathan, poor Jonathan. He was the engineer. How much use is God in all of this?
Abdullah. Khaled will take on Daniel's duties. Hey, Daniel! Khaled will take on Daniel's duties. You are to commence excavation of the side tunnels immediately. Break down the Roman rules if you... rules? Break down the Roman walls if you must. They are irrelevant. Anything older than Roman, investigate. If there are any more markings such as are in the room with the cage, I wish to hear about them. Any records, carvings, or signs that resemble an amulet or bracelet, I wish to hear about them. Any round stone of crystal, do not touch it on pain of death, but summon me at once. I mean, it was pretty obvious that Herbert knew more than he was letting on in the previous games. The first one, anyway. And I'm going with, it seems like everything that was supposedly magic in the first game is like just super advanced science that humans don't understand. Is how they're treating it. For this one. Card. A full and accurate copy of the symbols in the room with the pillars is most important. Devote yourself to it. I wish it to be completed by the time I rise tomorrow. In particular, pay attention to the symbol I have labelled as Seed. I believe it to be the crystal orb that I seek. A clue to its whereabouts will see you well rewarded. No, I don't need matches. Hmm. 17th May 1839. I was right, and it is a bit uphill. A mithril, and in it an orb, and now my dolt of an assistant has shattered it. I have sent it and him to Brennenburg. Perhaps something may be salvaged. I don't remember him getting sent to Brennenburg. He got sent back to London. He happened to go to Brennenburg afterwards, but that was at least supposedly coincidence. So what is left to me now? There is a gate here, I have vitae, but I have no orb, and have discovered nothing of what Brennenburg called the Traveller's Locket. Yet it is clear this place is part of something greater. These halls, not the final resting place of their great queen. Whatever the legends may say, this is merely a spoke on a wheel. What does the hub hold? Professor, I believe this is only one part of a bigger construction. The archives make reference to this place as a gate, but it also talks of other gates, if I am reading correctly. And there is a symbol that I read as crops or harvest. Perhaps it is related to this seed. I have a feeling that's more related to the people they were using. As sacrifices. A Door to Many Worlds by T.A. Hubbard, B.A. Ons, M.A. Ons, F.R.S. Forward, as I write my memoir, my great endeavour is on the verge of completion. That very threshold, which has eluded the members of our fellowship down the ages, lies before me, and I, Thurston Herbert, have the keys within my grasp to open it. What great beauties, what bounteous paradises may lie beyond the gate. Surely it will lead to the Arctic deeps, to the megalithic structures of Brazil, to anywhere within our realm. Yet we may go further. The evidence being before our eyes for the days since the days of Adam. I cannot talk today. I use that example advisedly, for surely the story of Adam is the Hebrew retelling of our first arrival, first out of that Garden of Eden and into this harsh world. Beyond the gate lies the garden, place of our making, and I will be the first since Adam to... Can you talk any day? Some days. Usually not when I'm streaming. Don't know what it is. Obviously it's the webcam. Puts me off. Should use matches, since there's a bunch out there. Doesn't look like... No? Presumably I need a vitae thing to open that. I'm sure there's nothing bad down here. I mean, this definitely feels like it is in some way helpful. No progress seems to be occurring. Baby's been demanding this stream.
Come on.
I mean, I found a bunch of exposition, but I don't feel like I have made any actual progress.
Damn it.
Damn baby. Who knew babies were so needy? Also, I appear to be getting low on oil, but baby is very insistent today. Yeah. Actually, let me... Is it because there are things on it? Needlessly pernickety. Right, is needlessly pernickety. Cool. Well, I have no idea where this goes, but...
Oh, my heart.
That seems ominous. I'm not the only one saying that's ominous, right? Brighter than the place I was expecting to go to? I'm not supposed to cry from feelings. Well, what are you supposed to cry from? I thought feelings were specifically the thing that's meant to make you cry. In this game, terror. Well, they did say they were going to try and make it more story heavy than previous ones. Perhaps there was once a real person called Tin Hanan. Dude, I'm trying to read a thing.
Yasmin? Yes. Yes, hello, I'm here. I'm trapped. I'm in a tomb. Doctor? Damn. Well, I suppose at least they can't be far. They might as well be on the moon. Unless we can get out of here.
I feel like the Doctor is not telling me stuff very specifically. Perhaps there was once a real person called Tin Hanan, a leader of her people. If so, she is likely buried in the Tuareg tomb far above us. I feel like I've met her. There are other, much older stories that have been conflated with hers. Legends of the Grey Lady, a goddess who walks the desert. Legends of a healer. Legends of an empress. I think these are ancient memories of what truly happened in this place. Yeah, I think I might have accidentally killed her. And what do you mean, Terror Alley? Nothing in this game is scary. Maybe the exercise. I once again feel like I'm in a place where there should be something, but... No, I'll let that burn out early because it's moving too much. Also, I think I'm lost. Hey, more tablets. Song of the Crystal must be attuned where the fragments of harmony fall, and there is the key to a world edge of purity. The purity of vitae must be exact according to the question of question by question's law. Revoking the sonic chain, memory may fracture the edge. Let edge harmony seed and vitae flow, and the gate is open. Seed must be awarded or empty comes. Convenient. Leon de Vries. Mining expert. Papers. British South African. Will need a visa. Travel from Rand. Leon de Vries. Mine supervisor. Recommended by McFadzeon and West. Worked on 3 of the Evander mining projects, but Phoebe x M&W says she wouldn't invite him to dinner. She likes everyone, so tread carefully here. Wants to do some hunting while we're in Sudan. Can't see that as a problem so long as it doesn't get in the way.
Yeah, well, Leon. A real ray of sunshine, huh?
Mouths harvest loosed cattle have hope and fortified and are the essence. Let mouths harvest wide in freedom and reaping shall be enriched. Without hope there is no fear. There is a word that appears to mean lines, paths, or waves. I believe it refers to the carvings on a wall behind the pillars. They must be aligned, and we must set a control device to match them. That sounds like that might actually be something relevant to what I'm trying to do.
The accession of Tirhana. Life leached out of the daughter of Atua with every breath. The Empress decreed she must live, that the line must continue. Tamaku and their order fought to keep the life in her as she drifted in the borders. And they surged. The blades to the parting of her spine. But her womb would not quicken, and the life ebbed, and the light in her eyes faded. So Tamaku stood before them, radiant with the light of the moons, and whole, the essence flowing through her. Yet her mother took up the orb from Atua's lifeless brow, and called Tamaku to her, and a fierce light was in her eyes. She took that day her new name. And that was the first day of the endless rule of resplendent Tirhana, who is no mother, and yet is mother of us all.
Interesting. Somewhat ominous. That isn't spooky at all. I know! I don't really have much of a place to hide. Well, I was wondering when we would see monsters again. If it does attack me, there's not a lot I can do from here. There is no way out. That sounds like it could be about to. No? Maybe it left. Well, I seem to have picked up something. with it's one of these top two far lefts. Does not fit. Ah, that's gonna make this even more complicated, isn't it? I mean, that looks kind of right. I think that was where I could see through. I mean, maybe I have found enough information for what I need, but I'm not sure what that middle symbol is on this. I think I need to get it to fit with the background in some manner of speaking. Where am I meant to stand? This would make sense, wouldn't it? I think the baby knows what I'm meant to be doing. She's getting upset at me. Unless I'm just meant to make up this now, but this. At least loosely speaking it fits, but not 100% on it. The fact that that one doesn't move means I'm pretty confident that that's right. Still not confident about the middle one. Baby thinks they could do better. I'm pretty confident the baby's right, to be fair. What? Aha! I appear to have stumbled across the correct answer. So I need two of these ones, so it's likely them two there. And that one on the left. Not sure this is the best time, baby, but...
Hello, little one. It's good to know I'm not alone. You should have a name. Salim and I, we never talked about it. His mother was Amara. So you shall be Amari. That works for a boy or a girl. Hello, little Amari.
I'm sure that's not involved in any foreshadowing or anything. I wonder if this game has multiple endings. The first game had multiple endings. I like the revenge ending. Achievement, Tinkerer. Seems fair.
All I have to do is control myself. Stay out of the darkness. Guess how easy that's going to be.
Yeah, I'm still convinced it's going to take me to that statue. That keeps flashing up.
This isn't working.
Excellent. I feel like I sorted this out earlier. Oh, but... Not the most precise controls on that. Oh, there's the spiral symbol that you talked about earlier.
No. Something's still wrong here. This one is empty, I think.
I'm assuming that was the door that I found earlier. It seemed to have some of the Vitae cell. Oh.
This is Richard's. He was here.
I don't care. Following her is insane. I won't. I won't. Richard, come back. Richard!
Well, clearly that went well.
They left us. Richard and Alex.
Yeah.
I don't remember why.
I'm guessing they didn't trust me. Us.
Are you ready, little one?
That was a short and to the point one. I feel like this might be another area for a monster. T-A-H. I'm guessing that was Herbert. Remember his first name was Thurston, so yeah, Herbert. We cannot reach the device. Attempts to break the metal have failed, as it is of the same strange composition as the Leyden jars. A thorough analysis is impossible until we can get closer, but my theory is that the Leyden jars are containers for some form of energetic etheric fluid, and that the device in the room below is some means of gathering such fluid to fill those jars. What exactly it is drawn from is unclear. Surely not simply the surrounding atmosphere. It would require something with a great deal more vitality. I have sent the boy Rashid down below with a paint pot and brush and told him to mark any route he finds. Clearly. I mean, these guys clearly died a very painful death. Arlette has excavated several more Leyden jars, which are fully energized. While it is clear that they are required to power the portal device, without another orb, I am unwilling to waste them on a test. However, I am now certain the contents of these jars, this fluid-like energy, is the vitae of which Alexander spoke. Okay, well, I kind of want to look around here first. Matches do I have? This sounds dubious.
Blocked on the other side, I think.
Sounds Dutch to me. Wow! Dutch people can be dubious.
Alex Sterling. Oh God. Oh God, no. I'm so sorry.
Go. Follow her. Save Hank. I'm going after Richard. Best of luck, Tazi.
Wish I had a summary of everyone who's died.
Better in here, little Emily. Just you rest. Alex, darling. He and Richard were in love. I knew when I first saw them. Sitting beneath the trees in the hotel garden. With Richard complaining about the coffee.
Aw, how
Another
cute.
look they shared.
I mean, it was pretty obvious from the caption on the photograph we found at the beginning, but... Oh god. Under the sign of Oranga on the second rise of the second calling, I, Karangi, make this record. I really need a better system for frickin' dating and naming stuff. We've identified a fault in the revised layout for the hunting ground gating system, where previously the harvesters had leeway to stalk the subjects for at least 100 Ida. Current configuration lowers that to 30 as the subjects simply panic and stampede. This does not give enough time for an appropriate build-up of harvestable energy within their systems. I recommend restoring the previous configuration temporarily while we re-evaluate. So recorded in her name Eternal. I love how disgusted you are when you have to read these. I'm disgusted about their inefficiencies. Also, you know, the fact that they appear to be doing... I'm going with Running Man. Probably best description for... I wonder if I'm going to find the person making all of the noise. Seems ominous, we're finding so much. And oil and matches. You know that Ali doesn't want you. Find that person. Well, why not? Was not expecting that. Okay, that was unexpected. And I am shockingly unterrified.
It knew me.
Child. You don't like it? That's good to know, Ali. Huh. Rude. That sounds familiar. Which one was it? Aha! Jumping. Good question, I don't remember. Am I meant to be trying to approach him or get past him? I mean, I know what Ali would prefer me do, but...
You think you'll escape?
I mean, I'm ever hopeful. Well, I appear to have escaped temporarily, at least.
Leon.
Ah, Leon.
Was Leon.
At least I don't have to be too upset.
Oh, it used to belong to my father. He always said it brought him good luck. I think you've done pretty well for me so far, eh? You're, Anastasi, right? I'm Leon de Vries. I'm planning to stick for Mitchell.
Desi. And this is Salil, my husband.
Right. I see.
You're safe. You're safe.
See, we're safe, Ali. No problems.
It's all right. He can't reach us now.
We think.
There is no word. Attempts to open the portal unleash uncontrolled bursts of energy, and the shadow wakes and gathers. Fractures dance on the edges of the soft places, breaking through from there to here. Something terrible has happened. I am abandoned. Over time, the energy levels must fall, but how long will it take? What has happened on the other side? Why do they not answer me?
That's not ominous.
Move, damn you!
Don't like water. Water is never a good sign in, well, horror in general, but Amnesia especially. These things are ladders, apparently. It's nice and bright in here.
This is the machine you could see from above. What the hell is it? It's making my teeth ache.
I don't feel like he's going to be in the greatest of states.
Sorry, God. I'm sorry.
Anything we can do with this before we move on and inevitably get attacked by whatever Richard has become. Doesn't look it. It seems like a bad idea. How was I supposed to know that would go wrong? I think largely that is the point. But
And here, Richard, be quiet.
Stop it. He'll hear you. No.
not helping.
No, I'm not going to turn into Leon.
So it seems like I'm in process of becoming one of the monsters.
Shh. I'll be back. Richard, I'm here.
That's it. That's it. God, it hurts. But that's it. Come on.
I worked it out! I'm sort of assuming that it can't break through at all, but... Come on.
Richard.
I'm gonna get out. They'll catch us. They'll catch us. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What the fuck? Let me go.
What a dick!
Just let me go.
Oh, I think I'm turning. Bad alley.
My head. What happened?
You realised that was obvious.
So empty. What did I do?
I'm at least partially assuming that I've sacrificed Richard to the machine.
Oh, Richard! I couldn't stop it. Couldn't stop me.
To be fair, he tried the same thing, so...
It's full of life now. Richard's life. I should take this back upstairs. To the machine.
Hey, baby.
God, little one. Did that machine... Did it hurt you? Did I hurt you? Shit. I know.
feel like we
I know
saved
what's
him.
happening to me. Just like Leon.
And we still got to get past Leon again.
Still me. Still.
have no idea how I'm meant to get out of this. We shall try it the other way. As this is the best I got. I thought I saw something. Now is not really the best time. I mean, I don't see that being able to move towards or away from anything. That makes it quieter. Thought this got anything? Oh, Jesus! I mean, can I not, like, transform like I did a minute ago? I think I probably want to get a shift done. Not 100%. Although I could go back to him, he is asking nicely, please.
Leon is right. I'm just slowing you down.
What did I say about self-sacrificial bullshit? We're not going to give him the satisfaction. You hear me? Hank.
I hear you.
Not entirely convinced this is the best time for that sort of thing. Well, at least he's sorry.
I know, little one. It's all right. He won't bother us. Not now. Let's get out of here. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. He's behind us now. He doesn't matter.
I have a feeling he may come back.
We just need to get this canister into the machine upstairs. Then we can leave.
They seem to be going far too heavily on the he's gone, he doesn't matter now. Well, excellent. This doesn't look ominous.
A bit further. Come on. Can't be much further. Oh, that was not easy. Oh, that was not easy.
I don't think that was easy, by the way. Thank you. That's where I just came from, so this way, I guess. Did I click on this? Sure I did. Well.
Under the sign of the Seven on the third rise at the second calling, I, Karangi, make this record. The harvesters have adapted to the refinements to the hunting ground. Over the last 10 rises, I mark a full yield of 17 cells, which is an improvement of 4 cells over the previous cycle. Mareiku suggests that the new transfiguration batch may be a contributor. I advise a cycle with prior harvester stock to eliminate uncertainty. So recorded, in her name eternal.
At least I didn't have to read that one this time. Not here. Back and go through here. So where the hell was I? This way. Back out to the machine.
One, my dearest.
Achievement unlocked, murderer. That's not fair.
Okay, the portal.
Not forget this. I think the shadow is catching me. Hey, this is rude. How do I get through? Was that meant to happen, or was that me being too slow? I think that was meant to happen.
What? Oh, it's you.
How pregnant am I now?
Are you there, little one? I hope you're all right. I need to find another way back to the portal. I have no idea what we did to deserve all this bullshit.
You went to Algeria. That just generally seems like a bad idea in this universe. Okay. Shadow is not a fan of me going over that. Things are not exactly going well there. I feel like I should keep the sword. Maybe put the helmet on.
What do you see?
It's dark, Mama. It's so dark.
Well, that was creepy. I'm not sure how I feel about that one.
I'm not sure about this little one. She led us this way. I just hope there's another way back to the portal through here.
Oh baby, what about me? Okay. At least I'm doing alright for matches. There are 7 rulers of Naya's bloodline. Naya the Binder, First Empress, Iran Sea Star, Spear of the Isles, Takemira of the Sinking Vines, Taranga the Builder, Mariah the Stoneheart, Blessed Atua of the Golden Hand, Tihana, who is last and eternal. Here. Ah, a thing. It did seem weird that you just sit there and starve to death all that. This does not look like a particularly pleasant door. Hello.
It's asleep. Will you spare me?
I was hoping I could run past it. Which, I mean, sort of. Loosely speaking, that worked as planned. Ali, there is always a plan. Even if the plan is mostly panic and hope.
Losing it. Couldn't even get my name just now. Tried to get
Doesn't know what I'm going to say.
Leon. It's Leon. Leon.
Oh, come on. Just wanted to read a bloody letter.
This creature, this curse, I can't let it win.
Now let me read a damn letter.
Losing it. Couldn't even get my name just now. Writing it down. Leon. It's Leon. Leon de Vries from Cape Town. Father, Charles. Mother, Elsa. Gold mining job. Putting in machines. Upping the yield. Streamlined. Efficient. Making the lazy bastards work for a change. Crash in the desert. Bunch of upper-class peel cops. Fucking crazy shit. There was a ghost. I think there was a ghost. Maybe dreaming it. A broken face. Split in two. Vines. Vines everywhere. That fucking French butch Tassie. She only had to do one fucking thing. Her fault. Her fault I'm losing it. she killed us all.
Well, I assume that I'm learning more about the time that was lost between the crash and memories when I started the game.
Not those creatures, but actual people. They slept in beds, laughed, loved. It's comforting somehow.
I'm not sure it is, to be honest. Excellent. And my match is back. 20 more helmets. So, soft to death in here? I laughed at that. Oh, I'm glad I've entertained you, if nothing else. Note your way out there. In fairness, Ali, what is my approach meant to be? I feel like they've given me extra sanity for this area. If the same rules had applied for the rest of the game, I don't think I would have ever gone insane. That one was reaching out for me. Can't say I'm a fan. Don't have much lamplight left. Oh, I've got 3. Actually, fill up.
Full of fucking monsters. Everywhere. Scribing through the roots. Sniffing. Hunting. Trying not to lose them. Trying not to lose it, but I'm so fucking scared. Of them.
Fucking scared.
Of me. Too scared. I'll keep blacking out. Waking up where I shouldn't be. I don't remember where. So angry. I was gnawing on a fucking bone when I wake up. A fucking bone. Leon. It's Leon. Remember. I know them near. monsters. Just sleeping, waiting. Hunters. Look, me. Just like me. Changed. Stronger. So much stronger. Hungry like you wouldn't know. She did it. She did it. I wish I'd ripped her belly open and pulled the thing out.
I think he has some issues. And he doesn't seem to be my #1 fan. Works in the Dark Descent. Didn't want to do that as loudly as I did, but... Alright, oh, that's good. Don't really want to go this way. But there's one of them in there. Oh, yay. That's the way we're going! At least 2 of them in here. Could really do with a weird blue lady.
Just need to be quiet. It's okay, my love.
I don't think being quiet is a option, to be honest. Yeah, that whole being quiet thing. No. I am so confused as to why some things are happening. that went well, didn't it?
Shit! Run! Run!
Please let me out. There we go. Sorry, baby. Now is really not the time. This way. Nice and quiet. Yeah. The closing the door is not as possible of a thing as I had initially hoped. Ah, they are chasing.
Damn it!
It did seem a bit too convenient for them to stop. Alright. No. Didn't have a thing to see that. Now I'm injured and scared.
There maybe is another doctor in
No.
London.
No. I will not put her through it. Not again.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Let's just do this nice and quickly.
Just got to get this thing working.
Oh, come on.
It's definitely something. Oh, shit.
Okay, not that way.
Come on! Come on, quickly!
What could possibly go wrong this time?
I think that's it.
Really, everything is working now. Achievement unlocked, Traveller. Well, that's optimistic.
Hush now, lullaby. Close your eyes.
that flesh was. I think it broke the portal.
Oh, so much for the town. Where the hell have I taken us now?
That's what. How are you, baby?
This doesn't get any easier, does it, Amari? Another portal. Or it was. Ruined now.
Nope. This looks like the worst place imaginable. A lecture theatre. Helpful ladder. Are you going to be able to sleep tonight? Yeah, probably. Although I should actually probably end soonish. In fact, I should probably end now thinking about it. Given that we haven't really done anything yet. And things are only going to get complicated. Or get spooky again. More because before I get into the middle of something, I lose track. Not that I have any idea what I'm doing right now, so. I mean, I'm fairly certain it involves these things. We shall all work it out. Hopefully tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. Follow us if you haven't already. Yada yada yada. Please share and stream things. You know the drill by now. Sacrifice a game, my honor, that sort of thing. And I love you all.